Hey guys, welcome back to Sip and Dip with Chelsea. For today's video, I am trying out these low scent Sparkling Co dip powder liquids that I purchased. I bought them in hopes that I would find a product that I could suggest to those of you who suffer from dip flu. So let me just say, I do think that these are phenomenal. One of them I will be using a lot more. Probably one of my more go-to products now that I've tried it. And the other I don't love. I do think they're a great alternative. We're going to talk about that more right now. So I grabbed these three from the Mani Boss collection that just dropped. It is Love at Frostbite, Snow Angel, and Chill Out. I'm going to keep it super simple for today's manicure because I want to be able to fairly understand and review these liquids. So we're not going to do anything crazy, just basic mani and trying out some new liquids. I do have Peel Base on and we're ready to go start. So with my base liquid, I'm going to do a full layer, and I will tell you right off the bat, I noticed such a huge difference from their normal formula. This one just glides on the nail. It's a much thinner consistency. I really, really love it, you guys. Spoiler alert. This might be one of my more go-to base liquids. You can see it has such a beautiful, even coverage, no patches. It didn't dry too quickly. It didn't dry too slow. I love the consistency and it just glides on the nail. So I did put my face right up into the bottle. And when I do that, I can detect a very slight odor. Now remember, this is low odor. It is not no odor. But when I do my manicure, I don't smell a thing. So as long as you're not putting your face right up into it, which you wouldn't do normally, I don't smell anything. I was honestly just kind of blown away at first. So once that dries, I go ahead and dust it off with my stiff scrub brush. But the coverage, I don't know what I was expecting. I guess because I'm used to that normal Sparkling Co formula, which does dry a little bit faster, I am really just blown away. So you'll see with this second layer, it goes on just so smoothly. It is a thinner consistency, which is something that I personally prefer. And I love that it's a slower dry time. Absolutely no complaints. This will be one of my more frequently used products now that I've tried it and used it. Highly suggest if you're in the market for a new base, especially if you suffer from dip flu. And I feel like I just gave away the whole video within the first 5 seconds. But you know what? I bought these liquids on my own. I did this because so many people really do struggle with dip flu and you're just kind of at your wit's end. You don't know what to do. You don't know if you want to dabble in gels just yet. And let me just tell you, please, before you give up, before you sell all your dip powder liquids and your products and everything, please just give this base liquid a try. It is phenomenal. It is a really great alternative, and I am so glad I tried it because even though I don't suffer from dip flu, I will tell you I will use this product because of how smoothly it went on, the dry time, and just the ease of use. The fact that it didn't burn my eyes, and I do work in my bedroom, and my dip powder liquids do bother my husband's sinuses. So this is definitely a product that I plan on using in the future. So what you guys are going to see once I'm done with the dipping is that I could honestly get away with probably not buffing. Now I do anyway because I am crazy and I just feel like I have to do that or else the manicure is not smooth enough or it's not complete feeling. But the way that this liquid, I don't know if it is the product, I don't know if it is the powder, but the way that these two together just sit on my nail, it's almost as if I used gel liquids. If you've ever seen any of my gel liquids with dip powder videos, you will see it just goes on the nail so smoothly to the point where you almost don't have to buff, you don't have to file anything. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from these dip powder liquids right now. Okay, I am done swooning over this base liquid. I will leave you alone for a good 5 minutes at least. You deserve that since I've talked your ear off about them. But I'd love to hear what y'all have planned for Thanksgiving. If that is a holiday that you celebrate, I'd love to hear what y'all are doing. What are you cooking? Where are you going? Are you staying at home? I am very grateful because my husband will be home. So I always cherish that. I've spent a lot of holidays by myself. So when he is home, I just love it. It's such a special time for me and my family to just kind of chill. And we're going to do, of course, turkey and all the sides and the fixins and the carbs. And I am really trying to convince him to let me decorate for Christmas after we're done eating and cleaning. But I see so many people decorating early, and it's giving me the most serious FOMO. And I want to decorate tomorrow after we're done eating. But we'll see. We'll see what he lets me get away with. So I'm sure you guys know that kids are just bluntly honest, and they don't mean harm by it most of the time. But my daughter, 2 weeks ago, she saw one of our neighbors had decorated for Christmas, and she walked by and she said, "Mommy, I see, they put Christmas decorations up. Does that mean they don't celebrate Thanksgiving?" And I said, "No, that just means they want to cherish their Christmas decorations for a little bit longer." But she was so genuinely concerned, and she did not understand, why they were decorating so early. But it got me thinking, how many of y'all have already started decorating? Or are you a tried and true, you don't decorate until after Thanksgiving? I feel like things just kind of start a little bit earlier and earlier with decorating and with sales and everything. I feel like I'm just so late to the game. So back to nails, I am just scrubbing off all of that clear dip powder, and then I'm going to activate. So this activator is also known as their Solidify. This one comes from their main dip powder liquid line, and it smells like vanilla. I'm not sure if they're still doing that because this is an older bottle, but it is so fun, and I love that they add a little scent to it. So I'm gonna let this dry for 2 minutes, and then I will file, shape, and buff off camera. But as you can see, I hardly have to do any work. All right, so I am all done, and I kid you not, the last time I had to do that little of filing and shaping was when I used gel liquids with dip powder. I am just blown away. I know I've said that 100 times, but I gain nothing out of saying that other than just sharing the information with you guys. And I feel like I need to go buy 10 more bottles because I really want to stock up now, because I'm afraid you guys are going to go sell it out. So I'm just doing my second layer of activator. We will let this dry for 2 minutes again, and then top coat. Okay, so here's the deal with this top coat. It is not like a normal dip powder liquid top coat, obviously, because it is a low scent. It also has a different formula. So Sparkle & Co. suggests on their website to only do 1 layer. Because it does have an issue with drying, they suggest to do just 1 layer and then let that dry for 10 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do during this video. So you can go detailed. It does suggest to do a thinner liquid, but you don't have to worry about doing, a few quick strokes on the nail. I didn't have any sort of contamination or brush hardening issue. I move slowly, but I have to say, you guys, this would not be a liquid that I would grab again. I do feel like it needs a second layer because I'm spoiled and that's what I'm used to. It does look a little bit kind of thin. It doesn't have a really great glossy shine. Their Glossy Coat 2.0 from their main line is phenomenal, and it has spoiled me rotten, obviously. But if you suffer from dip flu and you cannot use gels, please try this. It does not have a strong odor. I did not smell anything from where I'm sitting. It's phenomenal if you really need it. However, if you're open to trying gels or you already have a gel lamp, please give the Manny Boss 2-in-1 gel base and gel top coat a try. It is HEMA free, so if you're worried about a gel allergy, that would be a really great product to try because this one just does not give that shine that I'm used to. So now that it's dry, I want to show you, you can see some of that rippling a little bit on the nail. It's not a really great smooth finish, but again, if you suffer from dip flu and you do not want to try gels, this is a really, really great product. You just can't expect it to have that super high shine because it does suggest to use only one layer. This is one of those times that I feel like I have to say you can't have your cake and eat it too, because Sparkle & Co. did create this product line as a low odor in hopes that those who suffer from dip flu could find a dip powder liquid that they could use, and that is what they accomplished with this line. So although this top coat is not the shiniest and it's not one that I would probably use again, if you do not want to venture into gels, then I absolutely 10 out of 10 recommend it. You just cannot expect it to have that same shine because we're only doing one layer. So I don't think it's fair to say it's not the best when we're only doing one. So I just got this in. It is under the mistletoe from Candy Skincare, but it's in a roller ball. And how luxe does that feel? It's such a moment. It is such a vibe. And I go ahead and just kind of start it on my finger. I've never used this before, but I really enjoyed it. I feel like it didn't put down as much oil as I'm used to with the brush type ones. The brush definitely puts down a lot of product, but if you want to put this in your purse, but you don't want to put a whole lot of oil on your nails, just kind of like a quick touch up, I love this roller ball. It definitely doesn't leave you very oily, and you'll see right here, I just do a really quick rub in and it's not super oily looking at all. It absorbed immediately and it's not a lot of product. All right, you guys, you made it to the end. You listened to me rant for 10 minutes straight about how amazing this base liquid is. I will tell you, I will be using that again. 10 out of 10, I will be using it in future uploads because I really enjoyed it. I love that it was a low scent. I love the consistency, the dry time, the way it went on the nail. It applied so smooth, which meant I had less filing and shaping to do. And I am all about that. The faster that I can make my mani time be, the better. Even if you don't suffer from dip flu, I would highly suggest this one. I really love that it didn't irritate my eyes, and I really could not smell anything during the manicure. Now this one here is where things got bumpy, literally bumpy. But you know what? I am just spoiled rotten with Sparkle & Co.'s regular Glossy Coat 2.0 because it has such a phenomenal shine. But for one layer, it's really not that bad. And if you are in the thick of it with dip flu, I would still give this a try, especially before you give up quitting and dipping altogether. If you're open to trying a gel top coat with this, I highly suggest doing a HEMA-free gel top coat with this base. But I hope you guys have a phenomenal Thanksgiving and holiday season, and I will see y'all in the next video.